Good morning. Welcome to Sports News. My name is Nicole. Today is your gentle stretch class, so all you're going to need is some space and a mat for when we go down to the floor. Okay, let's get started. Big inhale and exhale. Again. With your next inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Exhale, relax them down by your side. Again, big inhale. Exhale. One more time. This time as you exhale, hinge forward, reaching down towards your toes. Inhale, roll all the way back up. Hands over your head at the top. Exhale, hinge forward. Relaxing down towards those toes. Big inhale. Sweep it all the way up. Hands over your head at the top. Exhale. One more hinge. This time stay at the bottom of your hinge. Taking a few deep breaths. Letting your head hang naturally. Gently rock from side to side. And release to your center. Slowly roll all the way up to the top. Big shoulder rolls at the top. And then let's start picking up from your elbow, one side and the other, making that full range through your shoulder. Big circles. If you feel comfortable, you can extend your arm all the way out. And reverse. And relax the arms by your side. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to shoulder height, palms facing the ground. Small circles forward. Reverse. Palms towards the ceiling. Reverse. And relax, dropping the arms down by your side. Step your feet a little bit closer together, or a lot closer together, so they're as close as you can get them. Big inhale, sweep the arms up, pressing your palms together at the top. Exhale, lower down into a squat, keeping the weight in your hips and heels. It's like a chair pose here. Big inhale all the way up. Exhale the arms down by your side. Again, big inhale, sweeping the arms up, pressing the palms together at the top. Exhale down into your chair squat. Weight in your heels, getting as low as you can go. Big inhale, all the way up. Exhale, arms by your side. One more time like that. Big inhale. This time when you exhale, lower down and stay. Rotate, bringing your right shoulder towards your left knee. Looking towards the ceiling. Release to your center, all the way over. Looking in the opposite direction. Left shoulder towards your right knee. Still looking towards the ceiling. And release. Big inhale all the way back up. Exhale. Hands down by your side. Let's bring your right leg out, heel down, toe up. Let's take a big inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Inhale, all the way back up nice and tall. Exhale, pull your arms down into goal post, bring your foot in, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Inhale, arms back over your head. Exhale, down by your side. Bring your left foot out, heel down, toe up. Big inhale, sweeping the arms over your head. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale, step your feet together, pulling those arms into goal post. Inhale the arms back over your head, and then exhale them down by your side. Big shoulder rolls at the bottom. Let's step our feet a little bit wider. Big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Exhale, hinge forward. Bring your hands directly in front of you to the mat. Letting your head hang naturally. Turn your fingers in so they're facing you. And walk or reach your hands as far in between your legs as you can. Walk your hands back to their neutral position. Slight bend in your knees as you roll all the way up. Shoulder rolls at the top. Inhale the arms over your head. Exhale to shoulder height. Torso rotations. Looking as far as you can in each direction. Over your shoulders. Keep the hips facing forward for the first few. Warming up your core. And then as you feel comfortable, you can pivot on your toes. Following through with your hips. Let those arms flow freely. Big inhales and exhales. Slow it down. Bring it back to your center. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Bring your hands directly in front of you to the mat. Then bending through your knees, lower your hips down towards the ground as your chest rises up for a groin stretch. Straighten out just through your legs. We're going to do 2 more like that. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Let's roll halfway up, one hand above each knee. Take a big inhale and round through your back, pulling your spine towards the ceiling. Exhale, flat back release, dropping your chest towards the floor. Again, big inhale and round. Exhale, flat back release, chest comes towards the floor. One more time, big inhale and exhale. The next time you roll up, you can roll all the way up, nice and tall, big shoulder rolls at the top. Drop your chest down towards your right leg, head looks towards your right knee. Pulling that chest as close as you can towards your thigh. Walk your hands over to the left leg, pulling your chest in towards your left thigh. Head looks at your left knee. And then bring it all the way up, nice and tall. Take a deep breath at the top. Drop your chest towards your left leg. So right back down. See if you can get a little closer than you did the first time. Same goal, keeping that chest close to your thigh. And walk your hands all the way over to the right leg. Seeing if you can get a little closer on this side than you did the first time. Deep breaths. And release, bring it all the way up, nice and tall. Big inhale and exhale at the top. Keeping your feet wide, point your toes forward. And then we're going to bend through the right leg, lengthen through the left, keeping the weight back in your hips and heels. Weight above your right, hands above your right knee for support. Weight in your right heel. And release, switch all the way over to the left side. Watch that left knee that it does not come in front of your toes. And all the way back over to the right side. You can stay here, or if you'd like a little bigger stretch, you can reach your hands down towards the ground on either side of your right foot. Transfer it over to the left. Choose your level, 1 or 2. Walk your hands to the center, evening the weight out between your legs. Then reach your right hand towards your left foot, sweeping the right arm towards the ceiling. Following that left palm with your eyes. Exhale, bring the left hand down beside the right. Walk your hands over to the right leg, sweeping the right arm up towards the ceiling. Following it with your eyes. Exhale, bring your right hand all the way back down. Walk your hands to the center. Slight bend in your knees. Roll all the way up. Big shoulder rolls to the top. Walk your feet in toward one another. We're going to do a set of calf raises here. So you want your feet hip-width distance apart, parallel to one another. Standing up super tall so that your shoulders are stacked over your hips, over your knees, over your ankles. Big press up to your toes, keeping the weight in your big toes. And release. Again, big press. And release. Staying in control. Pressing the crown of your head straight up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes, suck your navel in towards your spine. The next one, try to stay at the top. So press up to those toes and then try to stay there. And release, shake it out, take a breath. We're gonna balance. If you need to find a wall, a chair, a counter, something to hang on to, do that now. And we're gonna go into our tree pose. So you're gonna bring your sole of your right foot into the inside of your left leg. Level 1, toe stays on the ground. Level 2 is at calf height. Level 3, above your knee. Try not to put pressure directly on your knee. Arms 1 or 2. So find the combination of arms and legs that is right for you. I'm showing you some options. You stay wherever you're comfortable. Remember to breathe, even inhales and exhales. Keeping your chin parallel to the ground. Try to look at something that's not moving. A steady point to focus on. Suck your navel in towards your spine, squeeze your glutes. I'm going to stay here for about 5, 4, 3, 2, relax, shake it out, take a breath. We're just going to switch sides, same exact thing. The sole of your left foot comes to the inside of your right leg. Option 1, 2, or 3. Arms 1 or 2. So again, just choosing what's right for you. Choose something challenging but manageable. Just focus. You got this. We're going to hold it for 20 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, relax. Shake it out. Take one big inhale, sweep the arms out. Exhale, release all the tension away. We are going down to the mat in your seated position, legs straight out in front of you. All right, we are down on the floor with our legs straight out in front of us. You can bring your hands behind your back for some support. We're going to point and flex our toes. Every time you flex your toes, see if you can get your heels to pop up off the ground. And relax. Let your toes fall away from one another and back together. Think about bringing your pinky toes as close as you can to the mat, and then your big toes toward one another. Now let them fall from side to side together like windshield wipers. Keeping your big toes close, continue to think about bringing your pinky toe as close as you can to the ground. And relax at your center. Give your toes a little squeeze, curling them under. And release, spreading them apart. Again, squeeze and release. One more time. And give them a little wiggle. With your next inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Head looks towards your knees. Take a few deep breaths. It's okay if you're not all the way at your toes. You might be at your shins or your ankles. And release, sitting up tall. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Place it over your left leg. Give your right knee a hug, look over your right shoulder. Staying tall by keeping your hand close to your back. Take a few deep breaths. And release. Uncross the right from left. Pull your left knee in towards your chest. Place it over the right leg. Give that left knee a hug. Look over your left shoulder. Big rotation. Deep breaths. And release to your center. Uncross the left and right. Shake it out. Take one more big inhale. Sweep the arms up. And exhale, hinge forward. See if you can get a little closer to those toes than you did the first time. And release, sitting up tall. Walk your feet away from one another. So you're sitting in a wide V. Evenly on your sit bones. Big inhale at your center. As you exhale, walk your hands away from your body, lowering your chest towards the mat. Staying out long, walk each of your hands towards each of your toes, continuing to let your chest sink towards the mat. And release, walk each of your hands up your legs to your center. Big inhale at the center, sweep your arms over your head, rotate to the right, and hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Head looks at your right knee. And release all the way back up, hands over your head. Rotate towards your left leg and hinge forward. Big exhale as you hinge. Looking at your left knee, reaching towards those left toes. And release back up to your center, hands over your head. Exhale, hinge forward. Bring your hands directly out in front of you. See if you can get a little farther than you did the first time. And release, walking your hands in towards your body. Pull the soles of your feet in toward one another and in toward your body. So you're sitting in a butterfly. Take a big inhale at your center. As you exhale, drop your chest towards your feet. You can use your elbows to help press your knees towards the ground. You want to get them as close as you can. Sitting up tall. We're going to balance. Start with one of your feet off the ground, whichever one feels more comfortable with for you. Work to put less and less of your second foot on the ground till you can bring it up to meet the first. Keep your navel sucked in towards your spine, strong core. If you're comfortable with your feet off the mat, see if you can bring them up to chest height. And release, dropping your feet to the mat, chest towards your feet. See if you can either get your chest a little closer to your feet or your knees a little closer to the mat than you did the first time. And release, sitting up tall. You can interlace your legs so you're sitting crisscross style or whatever is the most comfortable seated position for you. Take a big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Pressing your palms together at the top, pull them down to your center. Press in with your fingertips, away with your palms. Keeping those elbows up high, big inhale, rotate those hands in. Exhale, rotate them out. Rotating as far as you can in each direction. The next time you come to your center, stay there. Interlace your fingers, drop your elbows down, rotate from your wrist. Reverse. And relax, dropping those hands by your side. Big inhale and open, spreading your fingers as far as you can. Exhale and close, making a fist. Again, big inhale and exhale. One more time. And relax, shake them out. Give them a quick wiggle. With your next inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale the hands down to shoulder height, palms facing me. Small pulses. And flip, palms facing behind you, continue to pulse. With your next inhale, open as wide as you can, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Exhale and close, giving yourself a big hug. Notice which arm is on top. We're going to switch it. Big inhale and open. Exhale and close. We're going to do that 2 more times, switching the top arm. Inhale, exhale, open, close. The next time you exhale, drop your hands down by your side. Squeeze your shoulder blades back down together. And release. Squeeze. And release. One more time. Relax. Bring your right arm across your body. Hang on just above the elbow. Relax your shoulder away from your ear. Look to the right. And release. Switching sides. Left arm comes across your body. Hold right above that elbow. Relax your shoulder. Head looks to the left. Release. With your next inhale, sweep your right arm over your head. Exhale, drop the hand in between your shoulder blades. Gentle press or tug from your elbow. And release. Switching sides, inhale the left arm up. Exhale, drop it down between your shoulder blades. Gentle press or tug. Release. With your next inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Exhale, drop your right hand into your lap. Lean to the right. You can stay here, or if you'd like a bigger stretch, walk your right hand away from your body and lift your eyes towards your left palm. Exhale, release to the center. Big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Exhale, drop your left hand into your lap. Lean to the left. Choose your level by walking your hand away from your body and then bringing your eyes towards that right palm. So feel that big stretch through your side. exhale, release to your center. Take one more big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release all the tension away. Shake it out, take a breath. We're gonna come down to the mat in your prone position, so on your stomach. Flex your toes, and then alternate pulling your heels in towards your bottom. The next time you pull your right leg in, hold it there. Keep it as close as you can, or if you feel comfortable, reach back with your right hand and pull it in a little bit closer. Either way, think about pressing your hips into the mat. And release. Switching sides, pull your left heel in. Bring it as close as you can. If you feel comfortable, reach back with your left arm and pull it a little closer, pressing your hips into the mat. And release. Relaxing your lower body into the mat. Straighten your arms out in front of you for your upper body, palms on the ground. We're going to lift and lower just the arms. Lift and lower. One more time. Flip your hands so that your pinky is on the floor, thumb is facing the ceiling. Lift and lower. Here we go. Lift, lower, squeeze, release. One more time. And then flip your hands over so that your palms are on the floor, or the back of your hands on the floor, your palms are facing the ceiling. Here we go. Lift, lower, squeeze, release. One last time. And then flip your hands over, palms on the ground, walk them in so that they're directly underneath your shoulders. Big inhale at the bottom. As you exhale, press your chest away from the floor as far as you comfortably can. Head looks towards the ceiling. And release, dropping your chest towards the floor. Walk your hands out so that you're in a T. Bend your left leg at the knee. And then try to keep your chest as close to the mat as you can. Rotate, trying to bring the sole of your left foot to the ground on the other side, on the right side of your body. And release to your center. Take a breath. Switching sides, bend the right leg. Big rotation. Trying to bring the sole of your right foot as close as you can to the floor. Keeping your chest as close as you can to the floor. release to your center. Walk your hands back in underneath the shoulders. Big inhale at the bottom. As you exhale, press up. Bring that chest as far away from the floor as you can. Head looking towards the ceiling. Take a few deep breaths. See if you get a little farther than you did the first time. And then pressing your knees into the ground, lift your hips all the way up and back into a child's pose. Taking a few deep breaths, releasing all the tension away. And release. You can press up and roll over. We're going to come into a supine position so that you're lying on your back. Go ahead and hug your knees in towards your chest. You can rock from side to side, forward and back, around in a circle, whatever feels right for you. Deep breaths. Just release all of the tension. Bring blood flow to the spine. As you feel ready, grab the inside soles of each of your feet near your big toes and extend into happy baby. You can continue to rock from side to side here. To your center, hug your knees back in towards your chest, and then extend them straight up towards the ceiling. You can hang on behind your hamstrings for support. Taking a few deep breaths, and then letting your feet fall away from one another. So you're lying in a supine V. And then bring your feet back in towards one another so they're straight up towards the ceiling again. We're going to scissor here. So hang on to your right leg, let the left leg fall down to the mat, and then we're going to switch, pulling the left leg up, right leg comes down to the mat. We're just alternating, pulling your legs towards the ceiling. Level 1, tap your mat in between each repetition. Level 2, take the tap out. Level 3, pull your head and shoulders up off the mat. And then pull your knee in towards your chest. Same movement here, same options. You're just pulling that knee in towards your chest instead of pulling it up towards the ceiling. We've got back option 1 with that tap. Option 2, taking the tap out. Option 3, pull your head and shoulders off the mat. The next time you pull your right knee in towards your chest, hold it there. Let your left leg, head and shoulders release down onto the mat. Right knee falls over to the left side, arms outstretched into a T, head looks to the right. And release to your center. Extend that right leg up towards the ceiling, interlacing your fingers behind your hamstring. Pull it in as close as you can to your body. Rotate from your ankle. Reverse. And release. Let that right leg fall all the way back down, nice and controlled. Next to the left leg, pull your left knee in towards your chest, and then extend it straight up towards the ceiling. Oh, wait, pull it in towards your chest, sorry. Let it fall over to the right side, arms outstretched in a T, head looks to the left. And release to your center. Now extend that left leg up towards the ceiling, hanging on behind your hamstring. Pull it in as close as you can to your body. Rotate from your ankle. And reverse. And release, dropping that left leg all the way back down to meet your right. Walk your feet in towards your body till they're flat on the mat. Hands by your side. You should just barely be able to touch your heels. Flip the palms up towards the ceiling. Big inhale at the bottom. As you exhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling for a bridge. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Slowly lower all the way back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lift and squeeze at the top. Release all the way back down. One more. Once you're all the way at the bottom, take a breath. Cross your right ankle over the top of your left knee. You can press out on your right knee or interlace your fingers behind your left hamstring and pull it in towards your body. And release. Switching sides, uncross the right from left, cross that left ankle over the top of your right knee. You can press out on your left knee or interlace your fingers behind your right hamstring. And release, uncross the left from right. Keeping your feet as close as you can together. Let your knees fall away from one another so you're lying in a butterfly. Take a few deep breaths. And then straighten out your legs. Big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Reach as if someone's pulling you by your fingers and toes. Big stretch. With your next exhale, drop your hands down by your side, releasing all the tensions. Let your body melt into the mat. Focus on your breathing. Big, even inhales and exhales. With your next exhale, press into your elbows up to your seated position, whatever is most comfortable for you. Look right and left as far as you can over your shoulders without moving them. The next time your head comes to the center, look up and down, towards the ceiling, towards the floor. The next time your chin comes to your chest, let it stay there. Rocking from side to side towards your collarbones. The next time your head comes to the center, let it stay there. Bring it back up to its neutral position. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release all the tension away. Again, big inhale. And exhale. One more time. Pressing the palms together at the top, pull them down to your center. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time.